Now, look, I want to just move on to the gay marriage issue, and we'll hear from Gary Gray in just a moment. But has there been a shift on this, and is there any prospect of the bill succeeding?
No.
No.
None.
There's no to the bill succeeding, but there has been some.
There's an impatience that's crept into Labor in the last week. Said, OK, we've been talking about this now for how long? MPs are getting pounded, especially those. It's OK for the senators and the safe seat holders and so forth, but the MPs in the marginal seats are getting pounded on both sides of the argument. The result is known. It's going to fail. It doesn't matter how long you keep it going. Tony Abbott's not going to allow a conscience vote, and you're not going to get 100% of Labor to vote for it. So they want, let's just bring the vote on. Rather than have it at Christmas, it was decided during the week to increase the amount of time for debate on this, and they'll have it probably August or September. We'll
just hear from Gary Gray, Dennis, and then we'll get your thoughts on it. But here's one federal MP who has changed his mind on it.
My view on this issue has changed, and I want to explain why. Every Australian child should know who they are, where they come from and what their sexual orientation is, and that it will not determine their ability to experience love, to live a full life and to prosper. All Australians who decide to share their life with one person within the institution of marriage should be able to have that commitment recognised by law. Denying marriage to same-sex couples denies them that choice, and I see no good reason to do that.
So that's one vote, Dennis, but it won't make a whole lot of difference.
It won't make a whole lot of difference, but I think Gary Gray is reflecting a change in community attitudes. It's interesting this week in Brisbane, the Campbell-Newman's government on Thursday night wound back the civil unions legislation and at the same time also took away some rights for de facto couples and same-sex couples in terms of surrogacy. And there was an immediate public reaction against it. It was easy to see just wandering around on Friday and yesterday morning around Brisbane talking to people that they didn't like it. They thought this was a backward step, and that wouldn't have happened a few years ago.
If you look at the current census, the number of people who identify as same-sex couples is substantially less than 1%. I think to some extent this is very much a political issue. I'm not sure out in the community this is as widely an important issue as many people think.
All right, we'll have to move on. More with our panel shortly. Phil Curry, Gerard Henderson and Dennis Atkins. But now here's Mike Bowers and Talking Pictures.